I'm working.
And when I get it, I'm going, I keep it, I'm moving, I write it in all these songs. I'm just working.
I'm gonna be remembered why, cause hustle mode is my life. Haters can't stop my shine, I was destined to write these lines. Spitting rhymes, never a 9 to 5. I'm a dreamer with so much drive. Took chances I could've.
The truth is,
I've been struggling.
Cleveland Browns Stadium, home of the Cleveland Browns, will be our location for this highly anticipated matchup between New York and Cleveland. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
As temperatures continue to drop, we'll get set for tonight's game. I'm Tom Hammond, and with me, Chris Collinsworth for the call. Midseason matchup, Chris. Thoughts?
You know, it's interesting at the midseason point, you start to see teams that are really gaining confidence and feel good about what they're doing, and other teams are going the other direction and they just have nothing but question marks all over the field.
Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession.
Let's go, y'all, let's go.
New York is going with the offset eye backfield. Setting up play action. He's there for the catch. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Manning hands it off. And they get him around the 43-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Brought down at the 43-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop. That brings up second down. Jacobs alone in the backfield. Hit and dropped behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Ward lines up as the single back. Back to throw. Scans the field. He catches another. Tackled around the 30-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Guns it out. Pass is complete. He's in for the score. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
So they're ready for the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Tynes is just about ready to kick this one away. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. Drilled at the 26-yard line. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. The defense is in the nickel. Little handoff. And he's decleated at the 25. 1 yard loss for the halfback. It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Ball on their own 25. Man in motion. Anderson back to throw. Leaping catch. He's dropped right around the 48-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Watch the switch. White 18. Here we go. Hey, watch the sideline. Stay in your lane.
Looks to pass. Throws it out. He's brought down at the 40. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Solid, close left. 18. Let's go. 18. Hey, pick six right here.
He's running out of time. He leaps. It's caught. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
18. 18.
Back to throw. He needs to make a decision. Sacked on the play. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
18. 18.
Drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 20-yard line. And you have to like the effort shown by the receiver on that long completion.
Boy, that's just a special play right there. You see these great athletes on occasion, the ball's thrown up, and it's just a jump ball, go get it kind of situation, and he went up and made a great play there. Those are the kind that quarterbacks don't soon forget.
Anderson hasn't missed yet. And he goes down. It looked like the defensive coordinator called for the blitz at just the right time.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
Kicks it. Got plenty of distance. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. And the score remains the Browns 0, the Giants 7. What an arm.
That was a rocket throw right there. And I tell you, you always hear about just how strong this guy's arm is. And boy, there it was on display.
Comes down with it, and they get him right around the 30-yard line. Completed pass, good for a gain of 10 or so. From the 31-yard line. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 7-0.
Make sure you utilize swing passes and routes into the flats. Passes to the running backs are a very high percentage, and you can use them as an outlet if your primary receivers are covered downfield.
A great one-handed grab. Brought down at about the 21, and it's the tailback with the big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
The tight end couldn't make the grab.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Loss of 2.
One-man backfield. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Looks to pass. Passes to the end zone. Can't connect on that one.
Go for the long pass. See if you can beat them deep.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 4. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. And it's good. He put that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Tynes gears up to send it deep. Kicks it off. Harrison takes it from the 6. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Lewis gets it on the counter. And they get him at the 29-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go.
No game.
Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29.
Here we go. White 18. Double left, ace left. Hold on.
Drops back. Gets the ball away. Madison bats it down. Stallworth was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on their own 29.
White 18. Roll it left. Right, close right.
He drops back. Goes through his read. Brings it in. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Give to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
The halfback with the carry. They tackle him for a loss. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. 2 minutes to go in the half. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Anderson dropping back. Fires it out. Tips it away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his left. Knocked loose. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at third down. The offense has looked very good on third down so far on this drive. Let's see what happens here. Looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's dropped at the 22. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Drops back. Tries for the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
And that was a gain of 7, and that makes it third down. 3 wide receivers set. Cleveland changing their play. And they'll try and get the first through the air. It'll be first and goal. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
What a catch! Touchdown! They can really put up some points. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
They line up in the jumbo set. Again with the run. He's brought down at the 1. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. One man in the backfield. Winslow in motion. Anderson drops back. Defense closing in. Drops the sure pick. Juravicius was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Dawson can make this a one-possession game with this kick. And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. He kicks it from the 7. And we have a flag on the play. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding by the receiving team.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
Hit hard at the 33-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet. 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Jacobs is the single setback. Drops back to pass. Strong throw. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. They hurry to the line. New York goes with the ace set here. He's looking to throw. He threw off his back foot. Defender gets his hand on it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender. I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. Puts it up there. Looking deep to the right. Brought down at the 11. How about that pass play?
I love seeing those little touch passes like that. I mean, that is just a thing of beauty. It takes so much work to get that kind of timing down between a quarterback and receiver.
Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick is away. Drilled at the 29-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 13-3.
I'll tell you, these plays here really seem to have an impact on how this one has gone so far.
And here's the kick. Gathered at the 6. Big hit there to bring him down. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll throw on first down. Makes the throw out to his right. He's dropped around the 45-yard line.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
Anderson on the carry.
Kiwanuka reached the quarterback and brought him down for a loss. Obvious passing situation here on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Fighting team.
Anderson looking to throw. And it's completed. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle. That was a nice play.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver read that one all the way and took advantage of the blitz to come up with a big-time play.
Anderson is under center. Single backfield. He's tackled at the 35. Lewis comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 6 DBs in the lineup.
44 screw.
They're going to pitch it. Tackled at the 33-yard line. Trent comes away with about 2 yards on the toss play. New York brings in the nickel here.
Here we go. Go get it, baby. Other side. Let's get that ball back.
It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. So the back will come away with a first down on the play.
Nice job up front right there. 6 yards, a first down. That's just old-fashioned football.
Cleveland comes out with 2 tight ends. Drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Winslow drops it. Almost the catch, but he had it pop right out of there.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
The Browns put a man in motion to the right.
We stop the run first. Goes right, Lucy. Left, 21.
Back to pass. He's running out of time. Looked like a sure reception, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And it's caught. And they get him at the 25. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals. And it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. And after that miss, the score remains the Browns 3, the Giants 13. Brought down at the 45. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Tackled around the 50-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Jacobs is the deep back as they line up in the I. Jacobs gets the carry right side. He's hammered in the backfield. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
And he catches another. To the 20. To the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. It looked like everything worked to perfection on that one, Chris.
Well, this receiver may not be the fastest guy in the world, but he certainly knows how to work a defense. And you could tell this quarterback believes in him. He stayed with him, and they hit it beautifully for a touchdown.
So they're ready for the extra point. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Cribbs has it at the 5. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. This offense was frustrated after their last drive ended with a missed field goal. They'll start at the 25. The Browns line up with an offset eye backfield. Play fake. Gets the throw away. This one falls incomplete. Edwards was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. And they use motion.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Throws on the run. He's dropped right around the 34-yard line. Nice play there to pick up the first down.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
The Browns put a man in motion to the right.
Let's go.
Play fake. He's under a heavy rush. Out of bounds at the 38. Gain of 3 on the play action that time. From their own 38-yard line. Anderson steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers.
White 18. I got him. Make a stand, G. Bang right.
The pass is away. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
He's dropped for a loss. Loss of a yard on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
From their own 47-yard line. They'll come out in the eye.
Let's go, baby.
He's looking to throw. Catch is made. Brought down around the 49-yard line. Looks like a gain of 3 on the pass. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line.
White 18. Double left, ace left. Here we go.
He drops back to pass. Tallworth was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Passes to his right. Deflected and broken up. The offense will start at the 49-yard line. 1 man in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's the throw. There for the catch. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
I formation here.
48. 48. Let's go. What that screen on here? This dude right here tight. Let's go, what up? Let's go right. What's the call? Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Hey, play the run. Left. Hey. Ringo. Go.
Gives to the back. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 28. Only one man back.
That's hot, man. Stay right. Overload. Let's get off this field, man. We got close line. Reload. Roger. Let's go. Keep playing. Tiger. Let's go now.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him around the 22-yard line. 6-yard gain. That'll bring up third down.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Yeah, we see that screen. Hey, are you with you?
The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on third down.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Under. That's 7. Hey, never quit, fellas. Don't lose your ball. Tango off the top. Come on, lock him down. What? Whoa. Queen. James, 22 press. James. Come on. Let's get it.
And they'll run him again. And it looked short from up here. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They call on the field goal unit here. Here's the kick. Wait, they fake it. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy.
Come on, baby.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. First down, looking to throw. Is there for the catch. Tackled around the 37-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
With the catch. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
He throws on the run. Pierce knocks it away. Edwards was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Anderson is in the shotgun. He has 2 tight ends in the offense. And they'll try and get the first through the air. And he catches it. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
They complete the pass for a gain of 10 on the slant.
I love that call against man-to-man coverage. Just get the ball out of your hands quickly. You don't have to face the pressure, and give your playmakers a chance on that end cut.
Let's go down to the field and see who the flag's going to be on.
Look. You see how they playing?
Pass interference. Defense.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
What a lot of people don't know is that there is one official assigned to watch every single receiver on the field. So there's no question that something like that is going to be seen and called.
There you go, G. Regular.
They'll throw on first down. Surveys the field. He makes another catch. And they get him around the 12-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
He's dropped at the 5-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. At the 40. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Cleveland lines up with 5 defensive backs. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 50. Offset I formation in the backfield. They hand it off. Brought down at the 49-yard line. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Giants 20, the Browns 10.